What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lector, and today we got another figure here to be added into our collection. And this is of course the Scarlet, which I actually did miss out on the first iteration. So I'm actually very excited to get this figure. Same thing like with the Hawkeye clean button running figure. So yes, in today's video what we're going to do is of course check out the figure, go through the articulation, accessories, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions at the end. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off here with the packaging, and I gotta say this one here is alright. I mean, we are towards the end of the windowless style, so we have the product image on the front, and also on the sides here, and also at the back with some previewed accessories, and we have some nice artwork here. And also we have the logo on the top. So yes, now let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so we have the Scarlet Witch figure here, looking really awesome, and I'm actually very excited to get this figure. First thing of course is for the new arms that we have on this figure. So she has the new double jointed elbows over here, which is pinless of course, and also I think the head sculpt looks really nice, but I think the first one as well looks really nice. So if we're going to talk about the accessories here, we do have the book of the Dam here, which does look really nice, and you do see that nice sculpting inside here. You can see the Scarlet Witch at the center, and also we have some nice artwork on the side here. So it's very good sculpting all around, which I would say kudos to that for doing a good job here. And even on the outside of the book, it looks really nice as well. Good amount of sculpting here. It's a sad thing that it isn't very foldable, so you can't really like just close the book or whatsoever. And of course we have some effect pieces here, which we have seen many times before. So this one here is missing out on the hands, the glowy hands that we gotten from the previous figure, which again I do not have, so I can't really compare it for you guys. But yeah, this is really awesome. And we're gonna go on straight to the head sculpt here, because I think this is one of the main attractions. So that really looks really good. Like in hand, it looks very accurate to Elizabeth Olsen. Very nice details and sculpting on her eyes, on her lips, and on her nose as well. Very good, amazing details, and even on her things here, the what call it, face mask or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it looks very nicely detailed as well, with the lines coming in, the hair as well, very common for the female heads there. So yeah, you got a good amount of details on the face and on the lips. Very nice pinkish design there. And yeah, going on to that chest area as well, good amount of sculpting there, so looking really nice. And as you can see from the chest area there, you can see some of the skin showing through, which is really awesome. And you go down there, you can see that nice wash through her clothing, very nice blackish kind of like battle damage kind of effect. And it kind of follows through to her back as well. You can see that the wash does follow through to different parts of her outfit here, which does make it look really awesome and more realistic in that sense, which I really do like. Of course, the legs are the pinless, I mean the pin ones. I think we've seen it before with many other previous figures. And also we have the pinless arms here. It's a little bit skinnier compared to the previous one if I'm not mistaken, but I mean I definitely prefer that because you can kind of put her into this kind of posings over here. And if we see her fingers here, yeah, they do have her fingers, the blacked out fingers, which she have used the Book of the Dam, so it kind of goes into and affects her. The chaos magic does affect her, so that's really amazing. And with that being said, let's just go on to the articulation on this figure. So in terms of the head movement, as you would expect, you can't really tilt up. She does use a dumbbell joint, which is again quite disappointing in the sense that you can't really use it at the end of the day because of her hair. So you cannot even rotate it much, so she's most of the time just looking forward. You can kind of rotate it if you want a little bit. We had to push the hair away, and looking downwards, not a lot at all. So yeah, that's what you can get. Going on to her arms, I think her arms here is really nice, so you can spread out here, nice T pose, and then you can rotate it as much as you want, but it's again hindered a little bit by the hair here, so you just gotta be a bit careful with that. You do get some nice bicep swivel here, really nice, and the double jointed elbows here goes back very freakishly 180 degrees. And going on to the wrist, you got good wrist rotation and a hinge up and down as well. Very nice in terms of the movement. Her sculpting on her fingers as well, so very nice, very crooked, very nice design. Going on to her torso, she can crunch forward quite nicely, and she can crunch backwards here very, very nicely as well. You can of course swivel to the sides, you can rotate her as much as you want. There isn't any waist swivel of her. And going on to the legs, you can spread out this much, which is pretty decent. And you can kick forward very nicely here, and double jointed knees here. And also, I think the ankle pivots on her isn't too bad. It is giving me a lot of range over here. And also a bit of some side to side movement. So measuring out this figure, she does stand in at about the 6-inch mark. Okay, and I'm gonna put her next to some MCU characters over here. We have the Thanos from the Endgame, and we also have the Proxima Midnight, which she also did fight in Infinity War. Okay, and also we do have some other MCU characters here. We have the Supreme Strange, Defender Strange. We also have the re-released Ronin figure. We have Captain America, which surprisingly isn't that tall compared to her in this figure form, which is disappointing. And we also have Namor as here as well. And yeah, I think all of them really look very good. I'm definitely going to put her into my MCU shelf here. And also I'm going to put her next to the zombie Scarlet Witch over here from the What If. So you can see that it is a little bit taller because of the hair, but I think the body size, I think the legs are about the same, except for the boots, but the arms are very, very different. This one is using the standard female arms. This one is much more skinnier. I think very similar to like the Across Spider-Verse Gwen figure. And yeah, I think all two of them here look really, really nice. Alright, so that is it with the Scarlet Witch figure. And for a rating, the most important thing here, I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. I mean, it's definitely a good upgrade in case if you guys did not have the older Scarlet Witch figure. And even if you had that, I think this one is still very nice because that one was sleeveless, whereas this one have a nice sleeve to her and it's more accurate to the Doctor Strange movie compared to the WandaVision series. Also, you have the book over here. Not much of in terms of accessories when it comes to the hands, but I think the head sculpt and the new arms here and the new suit does make her stand out compared to the previous figure. So I think it's a really great figure to have regardless. Again, like I mentioned before. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do... Alright, so if you guys want to let me know about this figure, do so in the comments down below because these are just all my thoughts and my opinions. And of course, if you like this video, do click the like and smash that subscribe button down below. If you guys want to find me on my social, you can do so on my Instagram at @theHummerLector, and I'll see you guys in the next one.